Hey, good evening. I know it's been, um, I guess, a week. Has it been a week since last stream? I think it's been a week. And hey, good evening. Welcome back to yet another drawing stream of sorts. And so, aside from other things, so really quick update, so on and so forth. Uh, if you haven't seen my tweet of sorts, the reason why I haven't been streaming or why I haven't been like online in general is because it's the rainy season. And what rainy season means it becomes harder to stream because of, you know, delays and stuff. But it's not raining that hard today or thundering in general. So I can stream again. Like yippee. Great. And I know. That's not the question you guys are wanting to ask. First and foremost, who is this bitch? Well, obviously. Um, so I'm here to answer that question. So meet Hands, Handmaid, Handbabe, Handsy, Hands on, whatever. I call her many things, but in short, she's Hands. And she is essentially just um, me? Question mark as like the artist with just a funny motif. Just like if Yagi eats everything, Hans takes everything with her hands. Yeah, I don't really have much of a background, but just know that they're both like um eldritch in a sense. The theming is the same. Yagi is still the same, and of course, because I didn't want to actually remove Yagi because it's not my stream without Yagi. She is sitting there nicely in the left corner. I gave her her own little space there. So say hi to Yagi in the corner. Hi Yagi. So anyway, so today is just gonna be another general art stream, but I was actually deciding whether I'd want to do uh, commissions or designing because I haven't done designing in a bit. Like I think I've only had one stream where I actually made Adopts Live, so on and so forth. Uh, but then again, decisions. This is. Ooh, it's okay. It's okay. Sorry, my dog. One of the dogs. I have two. Yes, yes, I know. And before someone brings that up, yes, my own fucking dog Ray showed me on Twitter. I know. It's already been rubbed in my face. But so okay. So since Hans is here, or just because I don't want to call her by my name. Like I know this is supposed to be me, but like I don't want to call her by my name, so I just call her Hans for the general thing. Uh, Concept wise, she's very simple. I wanted to give her a kind of like what's this? I wanted to give her design like the hand motif generally because I didn't think too hard. I just said if I wanted to draw myself for the PNG tuber on stream, I wanted to have the theme to be something I like to draw. And that's fucking hands. And I mentioned it a lot. Like I mentioned it a lot. I like drawing hands on stream, so there's that. And then the second thing is I wanted to give her some sort of like bunny motif because it's the nickname my boyfriend gives me and it's cute. So we went with that. Originally, the design had two hands, but I think the peace signs are cuter. So she just has like a bunch of like peace signs and stuff. So if Yagi's whole theming is, teeth, being a herbivore that eats meat, hands is simply hands with claws. It wasn't that serious. I swear to God, it was not that serious of a thought process. But I do wanna showcase a little of the this PNG tuber. I let you know that I actually made this in a day. I made this in a day. I did a conceptualizing in a day, and the whole like rigging, whatever, so on, so forth. I did it in a day. I learned it in a day. I did it in a day, and it's really cute. So let me show you. So Hands here has three three extra modes. So this is the default hands state. And we have her with one peace sign up. So here's Hands with one peace sign up. Hands with two peace signs up because why not? Makes her really cute, adds to the theme. And last but not least, we have a heart eyes. Heart eyes toggle. Just because I thought it was cute. There. So those are the little toggles that Hands has. Originally, I wanted to make a toggle with her holding Yagi. But then, my ass only made this in a day. So, I could not do that. But like, maybe next time. Maybe next time we'll have like a Hands holding Yagi. Yeah, so sadly, I do not have some sort of reference sheet for Hands. I've only had sketches of her. She's simply like Eldritch girly with Eldritch hand stuck to her head with many other Eldritch hands on her. But because I don't have a reference sheet of her, I guess you could just dress her up how you like as long as there's hands in there, like somewhere. Like currently, this is the only full colored piece I have of Hands, like the current live image you see on stream right now. That's because I just did this a while ago. Most of the other stuff are sketches. Like, it was an idea I had with a friend in VC. She's not here right now. She's busy, I think. But we were talking about it. So, what's this? That's how it went. And now we have Hands. So, yeah, I just call her Hands, but what's this? She's called many things, like I said, various. I've called her Handmaid, Handmage, Handbabe, Handsy by one of my friends, Touchy, Grippy, Grasp, anything that has to do with hands, really. But in the end, like, her nickname is like Hands, Grippy, if you want. It doesn't fucking matter. One of those. Anyway, so now that's like my quick introduction to my self-sona that isn't like, what's this? Self-sona thing? Artist thing? Mascot? Because I know my mascot has been Yagi, just because we need I like having a funny animal mascot for Sona, whatever you want to call it. I did want to draw something that was more akin to me. So if you haven't seen like the fucking selfies I posted on my Twitter, this is exactly what my hair looks like, except I have to bleach it again. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get to work. So, I think today will be just doing designs for sake, because I'm not sure if the connection is fine. I'm just kind of conscious because stuff about the storm latency. I don't know if I'll be able to handle like full-fledged art piece. Maybe we'll just do a couple designs or adopts, because I haven't done that on stream at all. I think I've only done it like once or twice, like I mentioned a bit earlier. So we might just do that. Oh yeah. Before anything else, so I do wanna like share a thing before we continue that I was a part of, and I would like to like share it because the team is great. And can you please give me my pen? Thank you so much. Sorry. Okay, so the bell. Hello. Oh wow. Thank you for the sub. Okay. So, the Curlia. Yeah, I did this yesterday. She was like taken immediately. Like, this one was an adopt. And usually I kind of just delete adopts once they're taken, but if I like them for about a bit, they stay. Like, these two are adopts. Then this one was an adopt. They already have owners, I'm afraid. So, uh, so anyway, yeah. Sadly, I haven't colored the Mirio from last time yet. He's been in gorgeous line art state. Still very handsome, of course. Uh, oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I was a bit off track. So the thing I wanted to share now, I bet you guys are wondering why the fuck is Stingy from Lazy Town on my sketching thing. So that's because if you haven't seen yet, or for those who aren't aware of yet, so I've been voice acting for Siva Gunner for like many years now, and what's this? Recently, Siva Gunner has released an album called Lazy Tunes. So Lazy Tunes is this big album from the Siva Gunner Fusion Records, which is a bunch of like their music team. Super great, super talented people. I love all of them. Very sweet. I love talking to them. And if you haven't listened, I have provided vocals for one of the songs on the albums. So if you guys want to go listen and support SGFR and Siva Gunner in general, go listen to the Lazy Tunes album. It's very fire. And if you just want to listen to the song that I provided vocals for, it's called Dear Tomorrow by Suji Edgy. Shout out to Suji Edgy. He's probably asleep right now. I don't know. But thank you so much again for having me for the vocals. I had so much fun. And listening to like the whole album during the premiere was also super duper fun. I listened to it with the rest of the team during its premiere, and it was very very funny in the VC, having like a kind of rave very very early in the morning because the premiere was around like 5 a.m. for me. I ended up sleeping at like 7 a.m. Worth it though. All the tracks are like fire as fuck. I enjoyed it very much. So if you do get the chance, listen to the Lazy Tunes album on Siva Gunner. Super duper fire. If you haven't yet. So yeah, that's why I have this like stingy sketch here because I fucking lazy down. Okay, I was supposed to draw either like Sportacus or some shit like that, but then Stingy's the one who took over the Siva Gunner channel as of recently. So like, I had to draw his ass. Anyway, but yeah, so that's why Stingy's there, if you were wondering. So on and so forth. Yeah, super super sick, super cool. But anyway. Okay, so let's what's this? Let's actually get started with the what's this? Making the adoption stuff. William and I say hi. Oh, hi, Brandon. Hi, William. Hello, hello. Wait, what the? Good, good luck. I think I don't know what to say. I, I don't know what. I don't know what to say. um. Oh. Oh yo. Good luck and take care. What? Okay. Now that I think of it, I kind of forgot to ask. Okay, since this is just gonna be a design stream because my ass has to actually sleep early today. Like, in case you guys didn't fucking know, I've been sleeping at like really late. I kind of don't want to specify the time because, uh, it's quote unquote. Yeah, okay, quote unquote, really late. Yeah. Uh. Wow, what the fuck? I love you too, William. Good luck and take care, take care. Oh my goodness. Okay. So like, okay, I forgot to ask, but what do you guys want me to design for tonight? Since we're doing designs today and not really like comms. Do you guys want? Okay. Do you guys want Pokemon? Like, are we doing just regular fucking Pokemon today, or are we actually gonna do like original shit? Like, what's it gonna be? Which one? Which hell do you guys want to pull my ass through? We're gonna like dependent on the dependent on the choice of the chat. Okay, so we got one Pokemon, two Pokemon, three Pokemon. Okay, two original. So it's two. It's 3-2. It's 3-2. I think like if we're gonna do um whoop, like if we're gonna do adopts for this one, I'll only limit myself to like two, okay? Because I don't know. Again, I'm a bit conscious. I'm a bit conscious about the connection because of the storm and shit. Okay, just being wary, just being wary. So okay, so I guess we're gonna do Pokemon girlies, two Pokemon girlies for today. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. That's fine. Yeah, we can ball with it. So also I promise I'll release a full body for hands maybe. If you guys want, or if you guys just want to leave to the imagination what the fuck she's wearing, go ahead. That's fine too. Like that's up to you. That's up to you. But anyway, uh, all I know is that I do want. What's this? I do just want Hands to have a bunch of heads on her outfit and shit like that. Anyway. Okay, so we're designing Pokemon Adopts Live. So I guess like shit. Shit. My wire. I need a new wire. I keep forgetting I need a new fucking wire. Okay. Sorry if I sound like a bit shaky because I'm just really conscious about I'm very I'm like partially very anxious about this the connection. I'm not sure if like this is safe right now, but like I really wanted to stream. So like yeah, like I'm just trying to like woo settle and stuff cuz holy shit. Oh my god. Fuck. Anyway, so okay. So anyway, let's design some Pokemon girls. So for adopts. Okay, so since someone asked for Snorlax, I guess we'll do a Snorlax girl because why not? Snorlax is cute. And haha. Oh fuck, I haven't done warm-ups either. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be very, very fine. Shit. Also, for those who were like here during the intro, I again want to give a shout out to my sister for animating the intro again. She cooks like that. She's the one who like fixed it up. I just gave her like the concept. She's my goat for that. She's beside me playing Valorant. So she could probably hear me. Thanks, bitch. She's still in Valorant. Never mind. She can hear me. I'm joking. Oh, she's locked in. My bad. I think she's in ranked. Are you in ranked? Jerica, are you in ranked? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, my bad. I said thanks. I said thanks. For what? Yung intro. Thank you. Good luck with your game. Okay. So, is this? This isn't even a racer. My bad. Fuck. I'm so out of it. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm s- I'm I'm like constantly looking at my OBS and then looking at the canvas, so I can't fucking focus. I'm usually more composed. I apologize. Okay, so like, this might be a bit messy, because I'm designing with like my brain turned off. So, in other words, I'm doing this without an idea in mind. So far, um, what I have for, like, I'm just kind of getting like general brain, like the cogs in my brain turning right now, because oh fuck, I didn't I didn't warm up. So I'm just kind of setting down shapes first, setting down shapes, thinking about what I want, blah blah blah. Because that's how it usually goes when I'm designing stuff. I'm just kind of like going, seeing. So far, stuff like that, shit like that, you know. My goodness. Cause oh, my hands feel so like, my hands feel like ass. My goodness. I'm like, oh, ole mole. Okay, so I'm trying to like get back into the rhythm of stuff, because I don't feel like I don't feel like fully stable yet. I'm still constantly like darting between my screen and OBS. Oh my god, please, I hope like, if it starts raining and I fucking explode. Fuck, but okay, anyway. So right now, for the first design, since the request was Snorlax, uh I kind of want, I kind of want like a very like thick body shape, because I think it will be cute. So right now it's still very like messy. I'm kind of just carving it, because again, I don't have a design in mind yet. I'm just kind of thinking from the top of my head. So if we're making a Snorlax girl, I do want her a bit pudgy, of course. I'm kind of like thinking. I don't really have a theme in mind. I just know like Snorlax. Okay, so like, Snorlax. So it's such like a simple Pokemon. Like very cute. So like, I just kind of wanna think about that in a way, in a sense. R- Yeah, we're drawing these. The first design is gonna be a Snorlax girl, and then I'll fucking think. I like think about what the second design is gonna be, because again, I'll only do two, for the sake of my brain. We're only doing two. So anyway, you know, actually, originally, uh, okay, take care, Brandon. Take care. Both of you, take care out there. Ah. So, originally, before I started like stream today, because this would technically be Hans's debut of sorts, like as a character, because she's just been kind of like a sketch, even though she's just meant to be like my self insert and shit like that. Because I don't really have a character that looks like me in any way, shape, or form. So I just wanted like her to be the one to like hold Yagi all the time. That's why in the little intro thingy, she's hold like the live poster I had for today, she's holding Yagi. Okay, so I do want like trying to like think here. Uh Hello. Okay. So, okay, I'm starting to understand a bit of what I want to do. I'm thinking just just like casual question mark. I don't want to like I don't want to like think too hard about this. I shouldn't be thinking too hard about this. But then I also want it to look good. Cuz I don't always design on stream. Fuck. Oh. Oh wait, that's kind of cute. Wait. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I'm trying my best. uh I want her to have like this kind of like a really cute jacket just to add more to the shape here because I want Snorlax. Like, Snorlax is, pretty fucking big. So we are doing just that. Hello, Jolene! Oh my goodness. Hey. No, again. This is actually just a PNG tuber. This is just a PNG model, I swear. But, do I need to do a reintroduction to... Okay, fine. Wait. Okay, again, let's reintroduce this bitch. So, for people coming in late, who is this motherfucker? So, don't worry, Yagi's over there. You can see her literally sitting on the left, all pretty in her own corner. So, so this is Hands, handmade, handmade, hand babe, grippy, handsy, whatever the fuck you want to call her. But all, in the end, it is just Hands. And she is simply like, what's this? The fucking in-universe version of me, if you'd like. That's why she has like the same haircut as me, so on and so forth. And I like drawing hands, so her whole motif is like hands. Yeah, really, really love drawing hands. The usual shit. And yeah, she has like, what's this? She doesn't have an official uh, full body full body sheet yet of sorts. I've only had her in like sketch form. This is actually this piece here that you see for the live is er the only like full color, I guess, along with the model itself. But all like I will work on that, but I guess for now just think like she does have hands on her all the time. Like those eldritch hands, like if Yagi's the eldritch teeth, you know, cuz she eats whatever hands is the eldritch grasp and shit. She just takes what she wants basically. That's why she has Yagi always in her grasp. Like always cute. So yeah, hands, handmade, handbabe, whatever the fuck you want to call her, handsy, etc. It's always just gonna be hands because that's what I've been calling her. I didn't want to give her my name, but it's essentially like my self insert for various things if I'm in the mood for it. Cause why not? Why not? Cause I do love Yagi and I do want someone to hold Yagi, so I just drew myself holding Yagi. So on and so forth. Anyway, back to this design we've been doing. Okay. So, Snorlax. Okay, I'm just kind of figuring this out. Okay, I'm still kind of thinking, still kind of figuring shit out cuz uh I don't know. I'm still just brain off right now. On God. I'm still like brain off mode right now. Um, yeah, okay, we'll go with this and then, um, that's this. I will go this and then I'll see what I can cook out of it a bit later. But this is the general idea I want to go with. I just want her to be a bit pudgier, so because she's cute, very very cute. Okay, now for the second Pokemon. Uh, stuff and stuff. Jeez. Ah, my God, it's only 12. It's only 12. I think it's just like my worries. My worries on my streaming thing going up and stuff. Goodness gracious. Okay. For suggestions, Glaceon, Espeon, Archeops. Okay, I've done Espeon, I believe. I've done an Espeon already. Archeops. Okay. Wait. Archeops. Let me get a. These are. What's this? For Dops, yeah, because I did say I did just want to stream designing for today because I haven't. I have not streamed designing in a bit because we've only been doing comms, and I know some people were mainly here to watch me like design stuff, but I've only been doing comms, so yeah, on the spot. And the whole reason why I'm shaky is because I'm just kind of worried about if it rains and shit, because stormy lately, so whatever. Huh? What the fuck? Tropical cyclone warning in the middle of my stream? Um, we're fine. Mm. We're fine. We're fine. I keep streaming. Nobody say anything. Nobody say anything. We're fine. We are fine. Ooh, moderate tropical cyclone warning in my area. It's for real. It's literally the news ping on my phone. Uh, okay, you know what? You know what? We're fine. We're okay. We're okay. I wanna fucking draw. I wanna draw. Okay. I wanted to stream today. Even like cooked so much stuff. I wanted to stream today. Okay. Anyway, let's pretend I didn't read that news and that it isn't gonna happen. So I'm gonna continue streaming and stop being so fucking worried. Ooh. Anyway. Okay. Anywho. Uh, let's see. Okay, so I do have Archeops pulled here because that's a fuck ass bird. That is a bird. So, we're gonna have like one simple design and I guess a bit complex. Question mark. Complex? I don't know, my brain's off. It doesn't matter, you'll just have to see it happen. Oh my god, maybe I should just shut the fuck up. I'm joking, but still. It's the nerve, it's the nerve it's the nerve stalking. It's the nerve speaking, I'm sorry. I'm shaking up. Ah, my fucking god. Oh my god. Okay. So I kind of want... Ooh, Jesus. I drive... uh... Gracious. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just gonna... Base stuff. Okay, I do want her to be sleek, since Archeops is kind of sleek looking. My goodness. Yeah, Archeops is kind of like sleek looking. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so obviously for Archeops, I do want the wings to be the sleeves because, like, that's the fucking whole point of Archeops. So I do want these to kind of like stand out for the thing. I'm kind of just making it very, very messy. I know, like, right now, okay, when you design stuff, keep shit messy. Okay, keep shit messy until like the whole final thing, because what you're trying to look at, like you're not trying to like punch all the fucking details into the design, because if you punch all the details into just like the draft, the sketch, it'll get lost. Okay, so when you're designing characters or whatever in general, just keep it messy, okay? Keep like first draft messy, because what you're trying to get down is the idea, okay? Not all the details. You can put all the details when you have the idea. That's why just make it fucking exist first. Yeah. So right now here we got the thing. Whoopsie. Haha. Wrong tab. Okay. So I do see that she has like, ooh, very, very much feathers. Ooh. Hey dog. Hello, welcome. Okay, I think I just need to yap the nerves off, guys, and then maybe I'll forget that there's a tropical cyclone warning. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Hmm, I see. Okay, that's kind of cute. So we're gonna have the um, tail here. Yeah, we are just designing some Pokemon girlies for today. Okay, I'm having a look here. Just gonna keep that simple since we have like a lot going on up here. I realized I was focusing so much on the outfit. Kind of forgot the face was a thing. Okay, I don't have like a general facial expression in mind. We're just gonna go with like something simple. Thank you. Okay, let me. Okay, since like it's a kind of like dinosaur bird theme, I do want to give her kind of like pointed ears. Oh, thank you for stopping by though, Jolene. It's always nice to see you. Hmm. I don't know if I want to do long hair or short hair. But I think short hair is the better way to go. I feel like if I did long hair, that's kind of like a lot. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. Yeah, we're just gonna do short haired Archeops. Okay, so here are the two designs we will be lining. The Snorlax and the Archeops as requested. Okay, so we're just gonna like speed through this in a way, in a sense. In a I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm like torn. I'm like also checking out the window. I'm like praying to God I don't hear thunder and stuff. Okay, you know what? I might need to fucking buy a new wire. Holy shit. And anyway, let's start with Snorlax Girl. So Snorlax Girl is fairly simple. Wait a minute. Do I wanna? Do I feel like using bold lines today? Do I feel like using soft lines today? Yeah, let's do soft lines. I've been using like my full lines for the past few streams because of commissions, but since we're just doing designs, I'll just do my usual soft lines for it because I did that for the last set of adopts. I did question mark. Is this a new haircut? I haven't cut my hair in 4 years. I'm fucking Rapunzel. Hey, we're doing soft lines just because I do want to focus on the coloring a bit today. A bit. We got the teeth. Because it's not Snorlax without the teeth. The cute teeth. I'm actually happy someone requested a Snorlax. I originally wanted to make a Snorlax girly, like for myself at some point, because it's such a fucking cute Pokemon. But then, I didn't have the time to, and I already have too many fucking Pokemon OCs. Like last time we designed like Sono on stream, my Hypno girly. I just realized I made the ears a bit too small. Snorlax's ears are kind of like larg. Afternoon, Cat. Welcome, welcome. It's technically evening for me, but still, welcome. Always nice having you. Ooh, also, I believe, heads up, I will not be able to stream this weekend. Why? I'm actually gonna be touching grass. So like, I'm I won't be gone for the weekend unless I'm available on Sunday, which is Saturday for most of you guys. Then I will be able to stream. And pray it won't rain. Pray it won't rain hard. Like I actually don't mind it raining, but just pray it won't rain too hard, so I can actually like draw and do fucking commissions. Oh my god, I love doing commissions. I like being able to talk to clients, even though like I'm fucking horrible at talking. I'm good at yapping. I'm very very bad at talking, but what's this? Where am I from? You like my accent? I'm from the Philippines. I didn't think I have an accent. I think I just talk weird. Hi, Robbie. What? What the fuck? Hi, Robbie. Welcome. Hands on means Jaya is drawing with her finger and only their fingers. I mean, I use my hands to hold the stylus, so you're not wrong. You're almost on point. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Hey. Okay, now that I'm looking at this, I kind of don't. I kind of. Oh my goodness. A random thing I wanted to share. My little sister finally got into Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm really happy about that. I could share her all the memes. All of them. I've been dying for her to fucking get into JJK with me. Because my boyfriend really likes Jujutsu Kaisen. So, yippee! When she sent me a message saying like, hey, I finished season 1, I'm like, yes! And she's watching like season 2 right now. And like, fuck yes! Yes! So happy. Oh, I do have. If you haven't read yet, Robbie, I do recommend Phantom Busters. Please read that. Also, everyone listening, please read Phantom Busters. Very, very cute. Very, very funny. Made me laugh. So the only other manga I'm like up to date with is like fucking Blue Lock and Chainsaw Man. So I like Chainsaw Man. Yeah, Phantom Busters is really charming. It's really, really charming. I enjoy it very much. Oop. Okay, so far, here's the Snorlax girl. I do kind of want to give her like the circle eyebrows. I feel like she would kind of have circle eyebrows. Also, cause that's cute. Yeah. Oh, wait, she's so cute actually. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, me too. She's cute. My line art is so satisfying to watch. Thank you. I also like my line art. I every time we're doing like line art live, depending on whether I'm doing my soft brush or my like solid brush stuff settings, whatever. It depends on the piece. It's different every time. But I always like, God damn, that line looks really good, right? Like or like people who have who've watched me work and stuff. I'd always describe my food my food. Sorry, my my art in like food in general. Like I think I mentioned that like during my birthday stream a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was like a self-realization thing. It was very funny when it happened in chat, but like, yeah, no, stuff happened. So what? You're back! You're back here again! Okay, which pages did you lose this time? Yeah, Yaoi again? Yuri again, maybe? What's it this time? What's it today? When, what are you doing? What did you lose? Which pages did you lose it? And who in the chat would want to help him find it? What's it today? What's it tonight? Goodness gracious. This is going to be a regular occurrence. Is Yep. Oh shit! Okay, wait, that's kind of important. Damn. Wait, don't worry, Slenderman. Okay, Slenderman, if nobody helps you find your your pride flags. Okay, I guess everyone's gonna have them find the pride flags. But if you don't, I would happily like make you one. I guess. Jesus, it's just gonna be a thing where like every time I'm like mid drawing, like mid locking in, is Slenderman is gonna appear and fucking bring my fucking focus. God, God damn it. Gotta sniff out the trans flags. Oh yeah, and Mexico's flag. Why do you? Actually, no, I'm not gonna ask. Okay, we need to help Slenderman find his pride flags and the Mexico flag. Fuck. My train of thought. 6 pride flags and then 1 Mexican flag. Okay. Aye aye, Slenderman. Well, I'll leave that to you, chat. Good luck. God damn it. I was already about to fucking lock in. Me when Gia tells me something. No, Johnny. You can't just blindly follow my orders like that. No, no. God, you know what I should do? Like, if I'm not like, I should probably post like the 1 million covers I have in my files. I have like, I record so much in my free time, and I don't post them. I should do that. Like, I think I only like pass around the fucking recordings with friends, and then I never like, they never see the light of day. Like, I'm sure I showed some to Jolene and Zimli. I just never post them. Like, I know I have some covers uploaded on my channel. Some covers that I don't like. I didn't know how to like put them the fuck together yet. But I swear to God, I have so many like covers that I think sound really fucking banger, even though it's like short covers. I should probably post them. Probably. Oops. Okay, I do have an idea for the jacket, but we'll just kind of leave it very plain for a moment. Cause again, while you're designing, just put the idea there and then fix it after, like later. You don't need to do it like immediately, cause that's how you overwhelm yourself and then you space out, or maybe that's just a me problem. Self-conscious notes. Also, please fucking remind me not to stream too long today. I promised that I wouldn't fucking sleep early morning and shit. It's like 1 a.m. right now. Hey, welcome back. She's doing fine. Right now, like, so far so good, you could say. She's so cute. Yeah, go like, what's this? If you want to learn how to draw, then just draw. Like the whole point of like uh learning is actually fucking starting. So even if the first one isn't good, just pat yourself on the back and say like, "Hey, you actually got something done." Because at the end of the day, don't like if you want to do something and be able to, you know, draw, draw cool women and Equius. I love Equius. You gotta just like draw something, even if it's just like a sketch or sorts. What matters is that you actually got it done and you took the first step. Like I think that was something I also like excuse me struggled with when I was like way younger, where I was always like kind of self conscious. Like I want to draw this and that, but will it be good enough? Will people like what I post? And I just like fuck it. I'll do what I want. That's why I actually like didn't make any announcements about like boom hands jump scare, boom Yagi has a friend now, boom etc. I just thought I actually just thought this impulsively one day when my friend was showing her new VTuber model. I was like, "Oh, that's so cute." And then she's like, "Why don't you like make a like model of yourself? Like why don't you have like one like like you can do it, draw yourself with your husbandos, your favorite anime husbandos." I'm like, "Huh, you're right." And then we like talked about it. And yeah, that's how like the hands thing happened, and she was a sketch for a while until like I my ass decided, let's make let's make a model out of her. So I rigged it in a day. I learned rigging in a day, and I thought, wow, but this is kind of fire. So yeah, that happened. Sorry, I once again yapped into the void. Hey, good luck with it, and may your drawing journey go well. You're welcome. Also, like, very randomly, the other reason why I didn't want to, excuse me, I, I did not know if I was going to burp or yawn, and like, uh, but the whole reason to why I didn't like, uh, think about like, oh, I should post like the preview of the model and shit like that. It's because, the year, is mainly because I don't I don't know. Like my friend was like, you should tease the model. I was like, I don't know, or I wasn't sure because yeah, like I do love the theming and stuff. Like I love drawing hands in general, not the character, not like handsy over here. Uh, like I don't think I'm like idol or whatever. I'm still like Jaya. This is just like my online appearance question mark. It's not too different on God. Like I posted pictures of myself. So I guess I just didn't want to make a fuss about it. I'd like you guys like the characters, so I'm pretty happy about that already. Yeah, general surprise. I know. Yeah, that's the one thing I was like kind of excited for. It's like yeah, because I was really proud of making hands into a model. Thanks for passing by, Jolene, and take care of whatever you have to take care of. Okay. So we're almost done with all like the general setup of the Snorlax girly. Hmm. Let's see. I do kind of want to adjust many things here. So as you can see now that the general idea of the design is down, this is where I start like carving out stuff and uh, you know, cleaning, because you should only do details once you have like general idea. Like I guess like if I would like explain that in draw form. So when you do designs, you set down the idea, which is the base. So you know you start with your sketch, right? This is the general sketch, and then after you do that, you do like the general base stuff. Which let's say like I'm drawing the line art over the sketch, right? And then after you have all the general base things, be it the shape, which is very important, uh, the shape, needed details, like let's say your character has is known for having like a big set of ears, a big set of shoes, etc. And then that's when you put all the finer details, like if your character has tattoos or if your character has this and that, which is you know the little finer details. So like let's say when I draw a basketball, right? So that's essentially how that works when it comes to designing characters. So you're not thrown off and you're kind of aware of how much detail there is without it being too overwhelming on the thing, right? So like let's say in my preference cases when I design characters, I try like one of my biggest focus is shape and language. I make sure it's easy to see what's going on in the design, which is why all my like my personal characters like Yagi, Voltage, Ursa, all Lash, Blush, very simple, straight up designs. Hands, I guess she's part of that. She's very simple. She has like a eldritch hand stuck to her head, and the divining feature is that hand stuck to her head, and they look like you know bunny ears. That's why her whole theming is like the eldritch hands and stuff. And then Yagi's is like the teeth, so on and so forth. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking of like I wanted a sweater thing. Not really sweater thing. This is kind of like a bodysuit, honestly. Keyhole. Yeah, that's the word. It's okay to have many layers, especially if you're trying to be careful. That's fine. Like good on you for actually remembering to use layers. Um, it's always different for every artist. There are artists who don't fucking care about layers. There are artists who do. And like if you're trying to keep things, all nice and neat, then congrats for remembering layers existence because it's so funny whenever I like the downside to it is that, when you accidentally draw something on a layer and then you're not sure which layer that's from. Yeah. That happens. But what can we do? Okay. So here's the main shtick for Snorlax, and now this is where I add all the dumb detail parts I mentioned earlier that I wanted to put. So, yeah. So the reason I'm going with soft brush today for those who weren't here earlier for me to say it was that I wanted to go with what's this? I wanted to focus on the coloring. So, yeah, because again, for those who weren't here earlier, also part two, this is just gonna be a character designing stream. So these were the Pokemon chosen by the chat who wanted Snorlax and Archeops, and then I'll post them up after the stream for anyone who wants to go claim these designs or adopt them, if you will, after. Because my ass surely isn't going to keep the designs since I have too many OCs. So if anyone else would like to take these girlies in, you have a chance to when I'm done. And I'll post it when the stream is over. Blah, blah, blah. Bless you. Sorry, my sister sneezed in the background. She's gaming. My sister is big gamer. Excuse me. Shit. Hey, Fel. Hmm. Yeah, Node is just like kind of like eh, because these are just like the itty bitty details, and you are never gonna see them once I start coloring this hoe. I swear to God. I think when I do like if we do still have some extra time when I'm done designing these girlies, I'm gonna go color that Mirio from last stream. He's still been in line art, you know, Mr. Lemillion. Uh, yeah, we'll we'll color him if I have time. Okay. Oh, she looks so cute. Okay, I do want some seams here on the jacket, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Whoa. And just random ass seam for impulse. Oh, I'm glad you do. Thanks, Phil. Okay, so hmm. Okay, I kind of want to add like some extra stuff to her. I think just like out of impulse. Thinking about it. So I don't want to make it like too much. Thank you. Yeah, I also think she's really fucking cute. Oh. Okay, actually I do want to give her just a bit of accessories. Just a little bit because I think it would look nice contrast wise, so I do want to give her some rebounds. Oh yeah, that's cute. Oh, actually, can add some ribbons here too. Hooray for detailing. Oh yes, wait. Okay, I think that's cute. Yeah, look, she got like a bunch of bows on her. Now we have a bit of soft detailing. So I do want her to feel, soft. Since she's very like pudgy in shape, so I want her to get like that cuddly feeling that Snorlax has as a Pokemon. Very like really cute and soft. Whoops. So cute. Okay, so here's the line art for a very 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 cute and soft Snorlax girl, and then we're gonna do the Archeops girly, and then we're gonna color them, finish the design, blah 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 blah. I'm starting to feel a bit less anxious about stuff now that I'm actually like getting the drawings and like, yeah, really cool, really cool. Okay, let's get to the next girly. So Archeops. Okay, gotta. So Archeops is a great, great contrast to Snorlax over here. So she's very like already very loud and kind of color feel, design feel in general. Yeah, she's cute. Okay, since she's a kind of louder one, I do want to give her more eyelashes to feel like she has more makeup on, in a way. Make her do a flip. Uh, I can like flip the canvas. Whoa, indeed. Okay, so for her eyebrows, I'm thinking just like regular raindrop, kind of like dips. Oh wow, she just from the face alone, I'm do getting a feel of like party girl, party girl from her. Ah. Okay, one sec. I gotta stretch my hands, in between work, so on and so forth. Cause wrists are important. You gotta rest your wrists, so on and so forth. Ouch. Yeah, she's real. Hands is real. Yagi is sitting over there. So now the stream is indeed Jaya and Yagi. Yagi over there, sitting very nice and pretty. Okay, anyway. So, okay, I actually didn't expect to like the face this much. Like, it looks really good. I was a bit like worried about the. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I made this in a day. The bell rang. Hello? Oh, hey, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Okay, so currently, this is what we're doing here for people who just arrived. So today's art stream is me doing designs. How often do I plan streaming? Well, I try to stream as often as I can possible. Since I have a lot of time, the only thing stopping me is just when I have IRL things to tend to. But I do try to stream as often as possible around these times since I am a night owl and currently it is around 1 a.m. for me. I come from the Philippines, so if you're from the West, it is currently nighttime for me. I often stream just commissions, designs, personal work. I actually haven't streamed personal work yet. I should do that soon because most of the time I'm streaming commissions. I'd have some clients watch me draw, give advice to anyone who asks me questions while I'm working, so on and so forth. I know I've had previous streams where I've played games, showcased some games, but most of the time, most of my content has things to do related with art, so on and so forth, because it's something I'm passionate about and stuff. Yeah, I don't keep a specific schedule. It says, uh, what's this? I don't keep a specific schedule for when I stream. Um, but I do always announce when I do start streaming. on my Twitter, which is in the description of the stream. So if you do want to just check the stuff I post, it's on my Twitter. It's also there on the overlay, right beside Yagi, right underneath Yagi, my goat mascot thing over there. So yeah. Yeah, I mostly do character designs, personal work, digital art in general, which is my specialty. Okay, now, so I kind of just made the hair shape on the sketch just as I was thinking about it, and now that I'm looking about it, I kind of like looking at this. I might want to change the shape. So remember, when you do sketching like this, so you might come into things where like, okay, I kind of don't like what I did with the sketch, but I don't want to go back and redo the sketch. That's fine because sketches are simply, don't forget, suggestions. You don't have to follow it all the way through. They're guidelines. They're just reminders of what your first initial thought was. So you don't need to worry about like going off sketch or whatever. So right now, on the sketch, her hair is kind of like forward this way. But then I'm looking at this and I kind of don't want the Archeops girl to have a forward hairstyle. So I do want to give her kind of like something slicked back in a way. Something like this. But again, super duper rough, we'll get to it. Because she's like opposite in shape. Now I'm looking at this, like Snorlax is full of like these rounds, very like soft. Archeops over here is very like pointy. Even her ears, like I just remembered I gave her these pointy ears. Yeah, kind of like Boba and Kiki. Yeah. Oh, what an interesting coinkadink from the chat suggestions of what they want to see me design today. Spiky girl, squishy girl. And that's why I kind of made her face very expressive compared to Snorlax, who's very like soft. She has a very like soft, simple shrimple face. And then Archeops here, I gave her a bit more detail. You could like to have that kind of feeling where she's wearing makeup. Okay, so far here's like the progress. Okay, so I don't feel like lining the rest of the hair yet because we have this arm here that's kind of in the way, and I feel like if I had lined the hair first, it's gonna ruin the hand. So we are gonna go ahead and get to the hand over here first. Hey Zim, welcome back from photo class. Okay, I did forget that I kind of gave her like feathers here. Oops, my bad. She's so fluffy. Yes, yes, she is. Incredibly fluffy. If she's fluffy, she's squishy. Okay, for the arm piece here, we're gonna keep the fluff like this, and then we will add the rest of the feathers outward. We're kind of getting that seam in between the separation of the colors of feathers, since that's what Archeops has on its hands. I'm actually really surprised we got a request to design an Archeops for this batch of Pokemon Girly Adopts, because what's this? Usually the designs I get requested are, the usual popular Pokemon, but when I get like the obscure requests like Archeops, I get a bit happy about it, since I get to design from a Pokemon that isn't popular in a sense, you know. It's kind of like my personal favorite Pokemon, which is Impidimp. I have so many Impidimp plushies, and I know I mentioned that so often in stream, because it's this thing I'm proud of. I love Grimmsnarl. I love Impidimp. Like there are a lot of those bitches up there. Like a lot. Oh yeah, I have done a crocodile before. Wait, I think she's still down here somewhere. Crocodile. I know I designed a crocodile here. It's very old. I did this design in 2023, so about 2 years ago. I designed this crocodile for a client who commissioned me to design them a crocodile lady, and I really like this one. Yeah, before I used thin lines. I still do thin lines when I feel like it. When I feel like it. Like again, it's kind of like what I feel for illustrations and stuff. Like I know I mostly do like thick lines, like from this client we did on stream last time. Then thin lines, I guess. Do I have something here with thin lines? Kind of like this client. I used this thin lines on this piece mainly because there was just a lot of details going on here that I didn't want to drown out with like thick lines. Like she has different hair color. Her jacket has two different tones. Her inner outfit also has many tones, many details. Her shoes has many details. So I use like smaller lines. But then, if it's like a bit close up and even though there's like a lot of details going on, I could still use what's this? Oh, thank you. uh, this one I did for a client. I really, really like this design. Not always I get like clients who commission me to do male characters, and I'm begging, I'm begging on my knees, please let me draw men sometimes. Come on, anybody. I love drawing hot women, but I also want to draw hot men. Please, like, please, like, fuck, dog. Like, when I was drawing Mirio, like last stream, oh my god, I was so happy. It's like I love Mirio, and I also like even when I'm like sketching, like not for clients, like Equius Homestuck, fucking Gamzee Homestuck, fucking Denji Jazaman, Grim Jiao, my husband, like guys, I can draw hot men too, like please, brother, please, like what's this? I did this for Raubi, who was here a bit earlier. I don't know if he's still here in the stream, but I was so fucking happy when he asked me to draw Moon Knight. Yes, yes, finally. So yeah, I drew Raubi in like a Star Lord costume for his video. You could watch this. What's this? You can watch the video about like his Marvel Rivals thing, and yeah, I was so happy. I drew Moon Knight. Fuck yes, fuck yeah. But yeah, I mean it's not like I don't like drawing women. Okay, it's just that every time a client comes along and they're always like they bring up the OC, and it's a gorgeous character. Like I love all your very attractive OCs, guys. Very very yummy. Thank you for the food. I'd be glad to serve them on a platter with my art. Sure, awesome. I too am a bad bitch myself. Great, awesome. I'm amazing. But guys, I also I also want to draw hot dudes. Okay, I also want to draw hot men. I I'm a bad bitch who swings both ways, please. So, yeah, if ever, if ever any future clients want to give me some men to draw, please, 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 please. Just saying. Anyway, back to work. Reminds me of an artist on Twitter who got complimented for drawing a dude, and they replied, "Yeah, I forgot how fun it is to not constantly draw busty women." Got Bada be me. Gonna be me. Okay, so for the sleeves, we gotta put like um the feathers. You should draw that bunny character again. Bunny? Which bunny? Wait, was there which bunny? Bunny? Uh I'm gonna commission you to draw Richard from Gumball. I love Richard. Such a cute character. Are you talking about this bunny? This one? This one was a commission, yeah. But this one is such a cute character, very simple. Really, really cute OC. I do have like, what's this? There are like these characters that I really like. I really like the simple designs of like uh, or just like I like getting characters that I don't expect to draw, but I'm like very happy to draw them anyway. Like this goblin lady. This one was so fun to draw. Like a Cinder Ace. Yes, I have a Cinder Ace drawing. Cinder Ace. I think I scrolled past. Am I stupid? Yes, Cinder Ace. I've done Cinder Ace. This was a request from Kofi. I sadly my Kofi requests are closed. I'm still going through them. But yeah, most of the Pokemon here you see are Kofi requests. This is a request from Kofi where they give me a fucking like Pokemon they want to see me design. They specify whether they want Gijinka, which is like human-ish, or Anthro, which is just furry version, if you will, in blunt terms. So yeah, this was a request. The design now belongs to Zimli. Shout out to Zimli. Thank you so much for taking care of her. I love seeing you draw her, and I'm so happy you requested me to draw Reggie Ice and that you're taking care of her so much. You should see Zim's drawings on his Twitter of Reggie Ice too, if you haven't yet. Really cute. He's taking care of her so well. This Leafeon was also a Kofi request. Uh, what else here were Kofi requests? The Zorwark was a Kofi request. I'm sure. I did this on stream, so yes, we had that. Um, yeah, but then I think most of these were commissions. This Gudra girl is a commission. This was a commission. This was a commission for Jolene. Also a commission for Jolene. This Jirachi girl was a custom commission. Uh, what's this? Aside from maybe more male characters, do you usually have any other secret wishes and preferred things from future? Oh my god. Wait, that's a good question. I haven't thought about that. I guess. Uh, hmm. I guess like for future commissions, I do wanna draw. What's this? I do just wanna get to draw either like cartoon characters or anime characters. Because I know I'm very used to drawing OCs or people's characters. But when I get like a commission to just draw like someone's favorite character, like that's fun. Not human basically. Like fucking like the My Little Pony characters or what's this Gumball characters for example, just like the silly cartoons. I'm very used to like drawing just human characters. But if it is anime characters, I don't mind either because I love me some good anime characters. I have anime figurines, but I do just want like less humanoid characters. I really have fun with like their shapes and all. Like, there's this one client who had such a cute character, this cute OC. I really like this one, so adorable. uh, Hey Jia, do you want to draw buff men or are twink boys okay too? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. As long as I get to draw guys, I don't mind. Like, I'm cool with either. Uh, I don't usually post my commission details, but you can always like DM me through Twitter if I'm available for work. That's the most you can contact me in Twitter. Yeah. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Ravioli. Nice to have you. Okay, anyway, back to Archeops over here. You're welcome. Okay. So I just realized I was drawing these on the same layer. I must be such a confident piece of shit for doing that. So usually I don't keep stuff on the same layer, not yet. But it seems that I have done just that. So great. Okay, so I'm thinking I do want her hair slicked back. Whoops, wait, I don't like the volume. Something like this. Instead of the front facing one from earlier. Mainly because if I look at sorry. If I look at how Archeops is shaped as a Pokemon, the head shape kind of gives like the feeling of like the hair being slicked back. So I kind of wanted to give that for her hair. But you know, it's still kind of messy and spiky in a way. Such is the uh, kind of like loud design of Archeops. You know, onion. Yeah, onion. I love hearing artists talk about layers because it's always different. I've seen some dudes work on like 2 layers. Yeah, yeah, no. I was mentioning that a bit earlier where some of my, like, if I'm working along with some art friends too, and then we'll be yapping away in the VC, and then we're looking at each other's work and we're like, dude, what the fuck? Where do you keep track of all this shit? And then we look over to our other friend's screen who's just working on 1 layer, and then we like beat the shit out of him. We're like, boss, what the fuck are you doing? So on and so forth. It's silly, you know. Every artist's brain works a bit differently, and I find that so fun. And which is why I like talking about different things with different artists. Uh, like, I have this one artist friend who loves Transformers, and we'd be talking about drawing anatomy, because she's excellent when it comes to drawing anatomy. Like she's done a lot of like NSFW work, if I'm being very like open about that. And she's very talented with like knowing about human anatomy and stuff. And especially like robot details because she's very into Transformers. So we were having a bit discussion about drawing bodies, body types. And we're just kind of like watching each other work. It was very fun in the VC. Like everyone was doing each other like their own things. We were just kind of discussing about, huh, so on and so forth. Yeah, I love like discussing things. Yeah. Yeah, no, mech artists are crazy. I respect her very much. Goodness gracious. What brush is this? This is the default dip pen that I just kind of adjusted the thickness of. It's not any special pen. It is just a very thick default brush. That's that's all I use. I know like sometimes I feel kind of reluctant to answer because like um I don't think reluctant's the right word. I apologize, but every time someone asks what brush do you use, and they expect like some really cool textured brush, and I pull out my screen and it's the default brush. I adjusted the thickness. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's really just how I utilize my brushes is all. We learn how to utilize our tools like that. Okay, I do really like the selected contrast here between what you guys requested, Archeops and Snorlax girlies. Like I had so much fun with the shaping of Snorlax. Look how cute she is, all pudgy and stuff. And then Archeops here is very like pointy. Thank you. I love Default Brush. Default Brush is my best friend. Yeah, I know it's like that where people like I know that's usually like what people ask the brush for, and some people are usually just learning, and that's fine. People want to try new things because people are trying to get a feel for how they want their pieces to look. So they'd look to different brushes or different styles of coloring to see if it's the vibe they want to portray onto their canvas. So the urge to ask you to spin the whole canvas and sing the Beyblade intro. I'm not sure which intro, but I will spin the canvas for you since you asked. There you go. Okay, we got more fluffy stuff here. Shit. My bad. I do want to adjust this just a fair bit. Oops. Okay, so far so good. Wow. I'm like looking over here, like the screen over here, most of the time. I'm just enjoying like the contrast, and I'm like, wow, so far so good. I'm feeling a bit more relaxed since I was a bit like worried earlier when I got the tropical cyclone, tropical cyclone warning. I'm like, bitch, I'm streaming. What the fuck in the middle? So it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't seem like it's about to rain anytime soon, so that's great. Great. Okay, so I kind of just wanted to make her shoes very simple, so I'm just gonna go with cartoon feet. Yeah. Get that bag. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Okay, so double checking the picture of Archeops here. Oh, hey! Jay, I haven't seen your streams in a while. I hope you're doing okay and still super thankful for your art from forever ago now. Hey Zen, uh, I actually showed off that commission, actually, like, a bit earlier. Because I really liked the character and I was showing off, like, the several commissions of male characters that I've had. So I definitely wanted to show it off. But thank you so much for, like, stopping by. Oh shit. Pause, how many minutes has it been? Okay, wait, I need to stretch my hand. Shigaraki, hold my fucking stylus. One sec. I always have to stretch hands when drawing. Prevent carpal tunnel. Keep making shit. Holy fuck, there are 20 people. 20, 21. Hi! Hello, everyone. It's like suddenly 21 people in here. Why did it have to happen like when I fucking gave my stylus to Shigaraki? For context, he's the one holding my stylus. I have a Shigaraki figurine on my desk, and he just holds random shit for me. Cause he's like desk husband, desk wife, or whatever. He holds my claw clip, my stylus, spoon if I'm eating something, fork if I'm eating something. Like he can just hold whatever when I'm doing something on my desk. Shigaraki do a flip. I can't flip him. He's holding my stylus. Stretch breaks are important, but you better be staying hydrated too. Thank you, Kat. You're right. Where the fuck? Don't worry, I drank water. I promise I drank water. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys. Cause I show this to Zimni. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking rip the photo from our conversation. For fucking context. For everybody context, I guess. Wait. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. Yeah, like I got conscious about all the hand stuff because my sister, when we were in high school, she is part, like, both my sister and my boyfriend were part of like the varsity team back in high school. Like my sister would be volleyball and then my boyfriend is badminton. So they'd always like do stretching and then they'd mention something about carpal tunnel and then like my teenager ass was like, fuck, I don't want to I don't want to stop drawing. So that's why I always do stretches, and then I learned the stretches from like JoJo, like Rohan Kishibe. So that's where I learned most of like hand stuff, taking care of self type shit. Yeah, you know the drill. If I can find, oh, there he is. Okay. Sorry, I was scrolling through like my photos of various things. Okay, here let me give you guys the context of my desk husband slash wife. So here's the photo of what he fucking looks like right now on my desk. He holds my stylus while I like eat, drink, stretch, anything. This is what he looks like. Okay, there. he also, what's this? Don't worry, he's holding it with two fingers so it doesn't decay, and his quirk doesn't, just snap and shit. uh, I also make him hold other various things. Let me show you guys that too, for context, I guess, just for fun. So here's him holding my clock clip. There, this is him holding my clock clip, holding that in place. Very very nice. Uh, here, here is him holding a spoon that I didn't really use. I just kind of found the spoon and, you know, made him hold it. Yeah, Shido. Yeah, I have so much Shido Ryusei merch. I mentioned that I have, like, my friend gave it to me from Japan because he's my favorite. I love Shido. I have two plushies, that keychain from Bandai Gashapon, an acrylic stand of him from the U20, the recent thingy. Fuck, the Neo Egoist League event they had in Japan. My friend gave me a Shido acrylic stand along with a Shido keychain also that I haven't opened. It's still sealed there. But anyway, Shido, yeah. Um, I guess not Shiggy holding his thing, but I also made Grimjow hold the matching fork to that spoon. So if you're wondering, oh yeah, here's the Shido in the background. If you're wondering, there. uh, and then, wait, I made Shiggy hold a bunch more things. Wait, I promise. Uh, oh yeah, I also have Karasu in the photos here. But aside from Grimjow, here's Shiggy holding himself, because I can make him hold the tiny Shigaraki I have in my. So, yeah, I could just make him hold a bunch of things. Really, but it's usually a stylus. Okay, it's usually my stylus when I'm stretching, or what's this, or my claw clip. It's one of those. The little Pochta. Yeah, I have Pochtas. I love Jason Man. He comes with a small Denji. They're always together. Yup. Like I have a bunch of shit on my desk because I like things. Like I have like, um, my desk is a stark contrast to my sister's desk. Like, my sister, all her like little trinkets and figurines from our friends and stuff from Japan, they're all like nicely stacked on the shelf. Meanwhile, me, I just kind of like put it there, like on that bitch, and I guess Shigi is the only figure I have there like on my desk because he's the one holding my stuff. You know, like desk husband, desk wife. Yeah. So yeah, hell yeah, that's that's desk wife Shigaraki. So if anyone like, I guess if anyone's gonna like make a gift or something, just draw me with like Shigaraki holding my stylus. What a nice young man helping you hold things. This has no possibility of turning into something bad ever because he's such a. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I have him under muzzle leash, shit like that. I don't know, something like that. I probably worded that very wrong. I apologize. And anyway, yeah, that's a little bit of show and tell of stuff, various objects on my desk. My desk husband, wife, something like that. Okay, I'm just keeping this very messy because it's going up. It's unlike this one where you could see like the whole things. This one is kind of like going that away. So stuff and stuff. You know, actually, I do want to get like uh, a small dabi for my Shigaraki to hold. But that's for like some other time. Just anyone from the league. would be cute. Oh shit. Casting my vote for Twice. Yeah! I love Twice. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. I manifest you shall be able to get all the figurines and manga you want. Misa. May you get what you want. That's always something like I manifest for my friends. May you get what you want. Okay, now for here, this part. So, Archeops has many things. Fuck's sake. That's okay. I love this little VTuber you have now, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen them before, which had, I mean, a hand bun. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Okay, Zen, you'll be so surprised, but this is actually the first stream I bring hands out. So, this is the first time I brought this character out. This is essentially like her first time being used on stream, and just for character introductions, I guess for the people here. So again, I need to run this shit again because I don't mind as long as I get to talk. My brain keeps functioning. So, this is Hans, her nickname at least. Uh, okay, thanks for stopping by, Red Monster. Nice to meet you, and I hope to see you in more streams. Okay, so, uh, actually, let me pull the fucking concept sheet out because I think that that's better, right? So, um, what's this? So I have several sketches of her because I don't have, again, I do not have like a full reference sheet of her yet. I mentioned it. I just put, decided to turn one of my sketches into a model. So this is her. Very, very simple character. Very simple character. So, her name's has, she's essentially just supposed to be, again, a self-insert of me, because this is how I fucking look like. In, like, to match with Yagi over there, the goat sitting on the left of the screen, in case you guys, for the people who don't know, that goat over there, that eldritch goat pointing there with my thumb, that is Yagi. That is Yagi. Uh, yeah, so this is essentially like this character's debut. It's just supposed to be a self-insert character because I look like this. I do not mind getting a photo of myself. Give me a second to go and pop that bitch in. So, one moment. So, oh, okay. Sick. Wait, not this one. My bad. Uh, okay. Oh, here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so here, this is me. This is a photo of me. Yes, and what's this? Uh, this is the kind of like the cartoonified, quote unquote, personified, whatever the fuck you want to call it, version. Yeah, the whole reason we went with the hands motif. So what's this? The reason I went with the hands motif is, again, for the people who don't know, my favorite thing to draw is hands. I love drawing hands. It's one of my favorite things to draw, especially claws, if not teeth. So, matching Yagi. Uh, yes, I'm all the way around that bad bitch, but thank you so much. But what's this? So yeah, on theme with Yagi, the goat over there. Since Yagi is supposed to be some eldritch goat thing, my Sona might as well be an eldritch thing of sorts too. So Yagi, her theme is kind of like the eldritch maw because she can eat anything. Like every time I drew a Yagi, she always has like some sort of skull, some sort of theming like teeth and stuff, right? So so on and so forth. So for hands, like I just kind of nickname her hands because like hands or peace or whatever the fuck. Cause she has like a lot of titles. Like my friend called her hand babe, handmaid, handy, grippy, everything really. So yeah, so she has like the eldritch grasp or eldritch claws on her head. So she has to like she gets to like hold Yagi and stuff, so on and so forth. And yeah. So if Yagi is the eldritch thing who eats, she's the eldritch thing who takes in theme because I like making stuff with my hands, so that's why I wanted to like make her whole theme being like kind of like creator type shit on God, stuff like that. So that's her. This is her. And yeah, I wanted bunny ears for the peace sign because my boyfriend calls me Bunny, so it's really cute, you know. It really like every time he calls me that, like I got like flustered when I'm like, that's so sweet. So I wanted to like make the bunny kind of ears for hands over here. Yeah, so this is hands or handy, whatever you want to call her. Hands, handy, palm, anything related to hand, grippy. I don't care what you call her. You can even call her me. It doesn't fucking matter. It's the same thing. These are all the same thing. All the same fucking thing. Yes. So yeah. Thank you for coming to the characters debut. First time on stream. Seeing like my self insert whatever character. Yeah. That's her. That's essentially the concept of the character. And it's supposed to be matching with Yagi. So every time I draw her, she would have a Yagi, obviously. Hence my name and stuff. But yeah, I don't have a full body yet, like a full body piece for her like reference. But you can get creative if you do want to make fan art or something. I just know that I want to keep like hands on the outfit. I will get to some sort of reference sheet soon, of sorts. Yeah, so this is hands, palm, claw. I don't know. I'll always call her one of those. Grasp, grip. Yeah. I hope you like her because I will be drawing her more, especially if I want to do more like impulsive self inserts with me and my favorite characters. So on so forth. And anyway, uh, I'm so glad you guys like the character. I was a bit like nervous working on that because what's this? It was my first time making like rigging it myself. I did it. I made this model in a day actually. I used all the time like yesterday to make it. I made the concept of the character. I think the day before when I was in VC with a friend. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier because she was showing me her model and then she said, "Why don't you have a character for yourself? You always use your funny mascot." And I was like, "I don't know." And it's like, "But you look so good. You should make one." I'm like, "Huh." So yeah, she kind of like roped me into it, which I didn't mind. She was doing it to make me feel better because I used to be very not confident, but I am now a very confident lady, as you could tell. I like to slay in photos. And I also do like the same with, what's this? Oh, believe it or not, this is not actually a full VTuber rig. This, um, this is actually just a PNG tuber. Really. Like, this doesn't have you see all like the movement. It's simply the model following my mouse from when I'm drawing. The only thing making it move is simply when I speak into the microphone, as I've rigged it that way. The motion on her little bunny ears, yeah, the motion on her bunny ears and arms are the only like thing I did, along with like the blinking and stuff, and also her stuff. What's this? So yeah, I'm not using a webcam of sorts. It's just been tracking my mouse. She's like Hans has been tracking my mouse. So she's been looking about where I'm looking. So if I want to make her look around, like if I want to make her look at Yagi, I point the mouse to Yagi over there. I make her look up. I make her look down. So on and so forth. And she even has her own thing. So I can give her the heart eyes. So she has heart eyes just because. Very cute. Make her roll her eyes. Aside from heart eye, she also, of course, I needed versions of her with their hands up. So we have one with one peace sign because, there's literally an eldritch claw on her head doing a peace sign. And then we have her with both hands up. Super duper cute. Triple the peace signs. And of course, her hands also still have claws on it, as, you know, she got the claws and shit like that. Yeah, that's what she could do. That's what Hans can do. She's very, very cute. I should give her a proper name, but I think just calling her things related to Hans is funnier because that gives her more of like an eldritch feeling, where eldritch characters don't really have specific names. People just call them multiple things, like how me and my friends call her multiple things, where it's like handy, handmaid, handbabe, hand mage, handsy, grippy, fucking the handler. Like there's so many. We call her so many things, and so on, so forth. So like yeah, just call her whatever, as long as it's related to hands in a sense. So fluffy. Look at all that. Feathers. Gracious. Yeah, I probably might make her do like more things. Like currently I just have like the double peace signs and stuff. Uh I did mention this earlier. I wanted her to hold the Yagi, but I only had like that one day to make the model and all the assets and stuff. And again, it was my first time like rigging to like, oh my goodness. I learned everything from one YouTube video. See, if I can do something in a day, you guys can do it too if you really wanted to. And I was just fucking around. On God, I did it for the haha hee hees. So I believe you guys can do shit too for the haha hee hees if you really wanted to. Just take like copy my energy. Do it. You feel like doing something impulsive, fucking do it. Tell you right now. Have fun. Doesn't matter. Thank you. I love Eldritch things. I love being dumb. Yeah. Okay, so I do want like a thing here. You'll see what this is for later, but I do want. Whoops, wrong tab, wrong tab. I'm fucking looking at my reference over here. Ooh. Okay. I'm looking if I like how that looks. Yup. Okay, I like how that looks. So we are almost done with this girly over here. Okay, since Snorlax has like the long ones, I just want to give her like super shrimple short boots. Like really, really simple because there's already a lot going on like up there. Like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I do want to add more. So we don't want to overload the design, yeah? Oh, bless you. Sorry, my sister is gaming in the background. She's a real gamer. Me too, but I just don't stream my games. I prefer streaming my art because I like talking to people about art. I already have like a lot of like friends who I talk about games with. I don't have enough people to talk about art with. So it's one of the joys I have of streaming where I can just yap about art or something I've done lately and stuff. Aside from commissions, of course. I know like commissions is always a priority, but so is my sanity. So I like to yap. Yeah, I also agree that a lot of artists should keep their art to themselves, me included. On some days where I'm like that, uh, but I do feel like what's this? Like one of my favorite things about streaming is simply being able to like talk, cause one thing about like growing up as an artist, like especially drawing from a very very young age, being like extremely introverted, indoorsy, etc., was that I lacked a lot with social skills. And because of that, it kind of also limited my way of thinking, learning uh, to at some point. So during pandemic, or a bit like by the end of pandemic, I took the time to kind of understand about things I want as a person, cause um, again, I had like I was very kind of like not approachable when I was younger because bad like bullying shit like that, you know, the usual. And I became like very like awkward and cringe, but it's normal. Everyone goes through that stage of awkwardicity and cringe. I don't know if that's a word. Apologies, but uh, essentially like over the pandemic and just growing up in general, like turning into a woman. That's where I realized like I should have days where I go outside or just kind of talk, understand about like my feelings and my wants. Cause when I started to understand what I wanted more, that's when I started feeling a bit more confident. One as a person and two as an artist, because I started to realize what I wanted to create, like which is something I used to struggle with when I was younger. When the only thing I would care about was thinking, is this drawing going to be enough? But I kind of, you know, left that way of thinking behind when I had like that kind of crisis when I was younger over not knowing what to draw and stuff. So, what's this? Yeah, that's why like yeah, going step by step, being VC with friends, just having fun in general, or going outside because like recently they like here where I live they finished like the train station, so now I can just like use the train going to places that I often would commute to for like way cheaper. The only like downside is that the weather here is either like super cold or super hot. Yeah, I love living in the fucking Philippines. So fun, so fun. But yeah, so aside from like making art, I do want to remember that I'm also just a human person and I shouldn't be like fucking thinking too much with what I post. I'm always worried because like every time I want to post something, like I was even a little worried about turning Handy here into my like model and not like just have Yagi talking because I was so used to talking behind like the funny animal character. But now that I feel a bit confident about myself, who I am, period, you know, it was nice to have like Hansi here since she's generally just like a eldritch reflection of me in a sense. But yeah, random ramble, random rambling. That's also why I don't mind it when like I have a art friend DM me and then ask me my opinion about things, and then I have to double like remind them, double remind them like, "Hey, this is just my opinion. Okay, my opinion. Relax." Okay, so here is the final line art for the Archeops. Archeops. Yes, my bad. Uh, it's a tough life being a Swagapino. Real shit, real shit. Oh my god. But, okay, so here's the line art. Let me quickly save the canvas in case. So here is what the Archeops girly and the Snorlax girly look like. So you can see how much like they contrast, but also very very fun in designs. Uh, okay, before I color these bad bitches, and you know, um, so on and so forth, I do wanna shout it out again for the people who weren't here earlier. Um, wait, you know, I'm gonna bring out a photo. Whoopsie, I'm gonna bring out a photo this time. Where is it? YouTube. So you have like visuals. Fuck yeah. Um. Okay, where is it? Okay, for those who have not seen it yet, and then before you ask that weird question, I see if you're looking through like my works right now. Fuck. Where is it? God damn it. Okay, you know what? I am just gonna fucking. I'm just gonna snipping tool it. I'm so sorry. My ass is lazy. But if you guys haven't yet, please go to the Siva Gunner channel and have a listen to the latest SGFR album, Lazy Tunes. If you haven't yet, um, this is the song I provided vocals for. I sang here. I sang here for that friend. The music is made by Suji Eji. Shout out to Suji Eji. You're so cool. We're good for that. And if you do like fucking awesome tracks, Lazy Town themed tracks, you should see the whole Lazy Tunes album on the Siva channel. I was there during the premiere, and shit was so fire. I was having a rave at 5 a.m. in the morning because the premiere was at 5 a.m. in the morning for me. I ended up sleeping at around 7 to 8 a.m., but that was okay. I was having so much fucking fun because the and the tracks in the album are bangers. So if you want like some cool funny tracks, Lazy Town theme, I promise they do not sound like Lazy Town songs. It's so fucking fire. So yeah, I provided vocals for this song by Suji Eji. Uh, I know the length is fucking Justin Timberlake's Mirrors, but that's okay. It sounds really good. Like it was my first time hearing it during the premiere too. I only provided the vocals, and then I haven't heard like the track fully until it's like full release and stuff. So when I heard it, I was like, "Oh god damn! Why this is fire!" So yeah, if you guys haven't, like I want to shout out Siva Gunner. Thank you again for having me, but this time for a track. Uh, just in case some of you don't know, I do mention this a couple of times. But yes, I've um, I voice Joke Explainer 7000 for Siva Gunner for several years now. This is their first time having me for SGFR track. I was very happy about it. I had a fun like a lot of fun singing because I do much singing. Yes, I do. I do want to post some covers that I just kind of keep to myself. Maybe one of these days when I'm not lazy. Oh, yes, fucking listen to Lazy Tunes. Listen to Lazy Tunes. It's fire. It's fire for like background music and shit. The SGFR team, I love you guys. You guys are so sweet. Okay, anyway, that's the quick shout out back to fucking work. Let's get these bitches colored. So, since I did soft line art, um, what's this? I hope your singing career can take off as well as your art stuff. You're very nice. Thank you. I do have some covers. I can't show them on stream right now though because fucking I have to put that shit in OBS and stuff. And I don't want to fix that up right now. But I do plan on I do plan on posting them. Oh, one of these days. Oh, one of these days I do. I will. You'll just get like jump scared one of these days, I promise. Okay. So since I didn't use solid lines for this, I'm going to have to fucking mostly fill this in manually, which I don't mind, you know, shit's satisfying. It's kind of like coloring shit in a book and stuff like that. So because I am too lazy to go get a reference, I'm just gonna color pick by eye. In other words, I'm not gonna use the actual color picker. I'm just gonna look at the reference and pray. I'm joking. You look at the reference and you know use my artist passive to pick the color. Yeah, pick the color from my eyes and think, oh, okay, that's kind of fire. Sure, I'll go ahead and do that then. Okay, so that's the blue I chose because Snorlax has this kind of like teal-ish, but I didn't want to like color pick. Again, we're using like the special artist passive where I'm just kind of like eyeing things. Yeah, see, this cream is so nice. Okay, since Snort like the outfit here has this cream, I'm thinking of making Snorlax girl a bit tan um just to contrast the already cream she has on her outfit. And then she has like these white bows. I'm thinking of keeping the bows white to contrast that too. Okay, cool. Yeah, this color is pretty. Oops. Yeah, see now it isn't too like heavy on the actual uh, cream colored parts of her outfit. She gets to be very very cute. Yeah, we're just gonna keep these flat colored first. I won't shade them in, not yet. Yeah, Snorlax girl. That feels so nice to do like adopts live. I don't remember the last time I designed something live, but hey, we're doing that, and it's the audience requests. Hey, howdy, hi, hiya. Okay, so that's a flat color for Snorlax girl. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the flat color for Archeops. So Archeops has a lot going on. Like that's one, two, wait, one, two, three, four different colors on this bitch. But that's fine. We can do it. Okay. So let's start with what color do I want to start with this one? Sorry, I'm like eyeing here. Yeah, let's go with this one. And Archeops has this blue, which is around here. Or I think it's around like here. Yeah, yep. Let me take. It feels like this color, but we need to lower it a bit. Ooh, no. Yeah, okay, this one. Yeah, and I wanted her heels to be red also. She feels like a party girl of sorts. Excuse me. Okay. And then last on her main colors will be, you know, the yellow. It's not Archeops without this kind of like yellow. Thank you. I don't know if I want it to be too dark, too light. Then, oh no, this is beautiful. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now she she looks like a Archeops. And because the color is light, what I'd like to do with super light colors, as you could see, is that I invert them so I could see if there are things that are not filled. So if you're working with really light colors, like you know the color white, yellows, anything that's generally very light in color, uh, invert them. If just to double triple check if you know you're not missing a spot. Yeah, I know I didn't explain my design process a bit earlier where I should have, but that's because I did mention I was designing with my brain off. Simply because during the time where I was sketching, I was agitated over like I was having an internal panic over the cyclone, tropical cyclone announcement on the news. And I just had started streaming, but now I'm feeling a bit more relaxed. So now that I'm piecing this together, I'm like, oh, okay, wow, okay, so that's what I wanted to do. Sick. So for Archeops, I think since Snorlax is tan, I think we can make Archeops paler. Yeah, because I do want to put makeup on this lady. Whoops, I realized I didn't color in that one tuft of hair over there. Yoink. There we go. Yes, I always color like brighter skin with the inverted color already. Just so it's easier. And invert. Boogsh. Now we have the flat color Archeops and our Snorlax girl. And now we just gotta, you know, do very like, oh, simple render and stuff. Let me just save this really quick. Hand Shigaraki, my fucking stylist again. Hold this for me, Shiggy. And stretch my hands because, like I said, we gotta stretch our hands. We don't want carpal tunnel. This is a formal reminder to sit up straight if you're not. Sit up straight, posture check, risk check if you are drawing right now or gaming, either or. Well, I am also doing the same thing. Okay. Sick. Okay, hands stretched, taking my stylus back from Shigaraki. Thank you, Shigaraki. Uh, Time for coloring, part 2. So let's get shading. So since these are adopts, I don't usually like shading too much for adopts, mainly because they're designs. When it comes to designs, people focus solely on the designs and not too much on the shading. Some people do prefer that though. But I like to, you know, just emphasize the designs. I don't I want it easy to for the person referencing the character to color pick if they must. That's the whole purpose of having reference sheets. Very simple, so it's easy to read your character without worrying about accidentally color picking the wrong color on the sheet. But, for the sake of not having streaming, designing for a bit, I've only been streaming commissions and so on and so forth. I will put a bit more effort into the whole shading part then. Hey, welcome to the stream. Excuse me. Reminder, if you're doing your highlights, always put it under your shadows. It'll look better that way. Trust. Let's add some contrast. So yeah, I used yellow to emphasize the light instead. Actually, I might keep it at full opacity. It looks just that comfortable. Okay, we can merge it down since I feel confident. Then we can add some simple highlights to the paws. Just very subtle, not too much. Cool. So that's the blue part, this teal part shaded in. Next part, I like to do things like step by step depending on like the shade. So currently, I'm going from like darkest to lightest. So that's how I also color in. I start with the darker colors, and then tread towards the what's this? Um, Trudge down all the way to the brightest colors, just so I can see values. I think it's something I kind of just learned over learning how to color and stuff. I know some artists would just, plop all one color, do all that in one go. But again, it's a preference thing. It's an artist preference thing. This probably should have been lighter. Yep. Yeah, just very subtle. I don't wanna overdo that. Nah. She's so cute, actually. Huh. Wow. I see why you guys wanted a Snorlax girl. Okay, now for the cream part here. Cream color. One thing I've really grown to enjoy with like learning how to draw for many years is understanding the body more, even though I myself haven't officially like studied anatomy or whatever, like the skeleton, shit like that. But most of my influence when it comes to drawing bodies or different body types in general is because I like, what's this? Reading like, what's this? Oh, thank you. It's because I like reading romance and stuff like that. Like, um, fueled by re- like romantic writing. I like being able to like visualize character interaction and intimacy, and then understanding how things like interactions of how a character holds another character's body intimately, and then because of my hyper imagination, I kind of like think about how that is on paper. So what's this? That's how like the burning point of like me understanding anatomy came into play. I'm like, oh, that's pretty. I wonder how that'll feel like, stuff like that. So I start like understanding like like body parts more. Like even like like fanfic writers, those guys cook so well. Like I have a friend who writes fanfics and she cooks. She cooks so well. Oh my god, I appreciate like written media, especially like and my boyfriend who is a fucking scriptwriter. He also cooks romance so well. Like fuck. What romantic media do I recommend? Anything like don't straight up go watch a movie that's like the theme is romance. I swear to God, most of the best romances you'd find in movies that were not, or like movies and stories that are not meant to be romantic at all. Like, for real, for real. um, how long have I been drawing for? Since I was a child. Like, oh God, like since preschool. I'm a whole ass adult. I've been drawing for as long as I can remember. I'm very passionate about it. both drawing and singing. Yeah, because my father does like music shit, but I became an artist. So there's that. Inspiration for my art style. Uh, well, one is Pokemon. Then, uh, inspiration for my art style would be Pokemon, Mario, the 2D one. When I was a kid, I used to draw so much like Yoshi's, Kirby, Sonic. I mean, it's mostly like cartoons. I swear to God, it's like cartoony things, and I didn't expect to like draw like anime related things later down the line. Uh, what's this? What- Uh, Soul Eater, fucking. What else? I'm trying to like remember from the top of my head. Fuck. Um, Darkstalkers, Capcom, Jet Set Radio, definitely up there. My whole high school. Fucking Homestuck, Andrew Hussey. Yeah, it's mostly like those very like simple, very like simple styles I grew up with. Um, and then also like in high school, I really I still love to this day like Horikoshi's works. The author of My Hero. His illustration style is incredible. I also really like works from Taito Kubo, which is the author of Bleach. His illustrations are also gorgeous. And I like many like different media. Like it's kind of like an amalgam, but I guess most of like the main influences are those with like a very simple art styles that I kind of just like grew up with, especially like growing up like the one of my like baby steps for drawing was just drawing Yoshi in my sketchbook and Flipnote Hatena. Like I was part of Flipnote Hatena as a kid. If anyone used to be part of Flipnote Hatena for the DSi, I was part of that as a child. And yeah, like Sonic characters, like Sonic, Yoshi. There's a thing like my baby steps. Like Pokemon, like just drawing like Bonnie. Like I had like this Sinnoh handbook, like the official goddamn handbook with like each and every Pokemon in Sinnoh. And I would like get a paper and trace over the Pokemon. And then that's how I'd learn how to like draw fucking Pokemon from memory. And one of the Pokemons I'd always fucking draw was like Baniri, because I liked rabbits. Baniri and Meditite. I really liked like Medicham as a child, like Medicham, Meditite, Baniri. Like in the classroom, I mean, like some other dorky classmates would like role play being like gym leaders and shit. I remember that, but yeah, those are like my like general influences like growing up, and then I just kind of like continued to seek out art in different like medias. So in high school, when I was introduced to like League of Legends, and I got like a whole new, what's this, influence to art, because I was always open to. Sorry, my bad. But like, growing up, I like even though I had general influences, I never like, what's this? Um, I never like stuck to just one. I continuously sought out different things that uh, were different. Something out of my comfort zone. That's how I like understood more about things that I didn't know I'd understand. So my boyfriend would always like influence me with different media that I didn't think I'd understand. So starting back in high school, League of Legends, right? So League of Legends, I really liked the character designs. the writing. That's how I learned about like their world, like the world of like Runeterra and stuff. Very interesting. Their characters I really liked. And then later down the line, senior high school, my boyfriend introduced me to Warframe, and I love Warframe. I didn't think it would be a game that I would be interested in, but I decided that if I do want to learn more things about art and in general improve, I might as well try things I don't think I would like. And I ended up falling in love with Warframe very much. Like I would grind. Like I wouldn't even be like trying to make the strongest Warframe. No, my ass was going around grinding to get all the plushies. Like an idiot. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Look at my KD.
Oh my god. Girl, 30 bomb. You're crazy. Are you still playing?
I don't know.
Oh,
They're all Chinese, right?
oh damn. I mean, Asia server.
When the sage knew I wasn't Chinese, and then like the jet was saying, she's from Philippines. In Chinese, I heard it in Chinese. Yeah, you're from Philippines, yeah. And then like when the sage understood it, the sage was like, and she tried like and type in English, does not like. Oh man,
Oh.
bro doesn't like Philippines.
Oh. Sorry, my sister was talking to me about her game. But yeah, yeah, the inspiration for my style is really an amalgam of things that I just kind of learned on my art journey and stuff, so on and so forth. Like, yeah, I just kind of like learning experience, so on, stuff like that. Okay, now for the this, which is just simply the whites. So I don't need to like think all too hard about this one. Okay, so this is the fully rendered. We will do all the fun line art coloring after. Okay, now let's get to Archeops. So okay, Archeops. Let's start with red here. I just realized I did not like fill in the red enough. Okay, there we go. What the Dio? What did you get in here? Hi, dog. Hi. Why? Don't bother me. Go bother my sister. Don't look at me like that. No. He's giving me the sad eyes. I don't wanna go outside. Go outside. Bye bye.
He likes me.
When did he get in here?
Since a while ago.
Why? Why is he here? Why is he not with Mama?
Because he has 1,000 legs.
No, that does not give him privilege to be in here.
Oh man. I guess you need one more.
No, no. No.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but you need to.
He's so dumb. I mean, combined, he does have 2K, sure.
You need 3K.
Jerka,
I'm
stop.
sorry, guys.
Stop! And I think her shading is just like simple. That's mainly because there's a lot of things going on her, and if I would give her shading a bit more depth, I might accidentally like overshade, and we kind of don't want that, you know. It's stuff.
You can post a picture of him like this.
Huh? No. No.
I'm holding his hand.
I no. Sorry, my sister was talking to me about our dog, Dio. Okay, we're gonna use yellow on the very tippy tips of the pink, just to give that highlight a bit more. Wow, and shit like that. Again, I'm not trying to shade that too hard. There's a lot of like detail on this bitch already. And words aren't my strong suit. Shit. Oh wow, Russian. That's so cool. Ooh. Yeah, we'll keep it like a bit messy. Just like very subtle highlights. And then we are gonna use, yellow again. Wow, yellow again for the highlights. Wow.
Yeah, we're doing a bit.
Why is he here again?
It's needy, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
He thought I was leaving.
Dio. He's so fluffy. He needs a haircut. He's so. He's not around anymore. Ah, yeah. Let him be. Let him be.
He told you.
Sorry, my sister brought the dog in again.
He brought himself in.
You still came inside with the dog.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
You're so weird, dude.
Okay, we don't wanna overshade. Okay, we do not wanna overshade. Say it with me. We do not donut wanna overshade. My ass feels like impulsively wanting to lengthen the stream. But I also need to sleep. But I also want to keep streaming. But I also want to sleep. Ooh, wait, no, I remember. Literally, my boyfriend is coming over tomorrow, and then he find out that
Later.
yeah, he's gonna find out I fucking slept late, and he's gonna be like, "What time did you sleep?" And then he's gonna look at my YouTube. You didn't sleep, did you? I'm like, "Fuck, he got me. He got me." Very, very casual shading. Whoops. We take this very nice blue. Shit, my bad. Ooh. We're only gonna like highlight a few feathers, just a few. Yeah, just like those and these and this. Yeah, sick out. Sorry. Are you gonna turn on the lamp? Okay, thanks. Do you wanna say hi to the chat?
Chat?
Yeah. You wanna say hi?
Hello?
Oh, my sister says hello, chat. Zim says hi.
Hello?
Okay, now for the yellow. And it was all yellow. It's a cat says hello and Zim says magandang gabi bayan.
Kabayan! What the? Mabuhay!
Gago.
Hey bro, Pinoy?
Yeah, yeah,
Hi!
yes.
Kabayan!
Stop it. Stop. You're gonna summon the rest.
Philippines!
No,
That's the-
stop.
That's the
You,
thing,
mi-
Some of the Philippines!
you might summon the rest of them by accident. Ano yan?
Why is it plugged into itself?
Goddamn. The most colorful looking chicken in the world. Oops. God, you scared me, bro.
What?
You scared.
Oh my bad, kid.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, look at her. Okay, now for the skin. We color the skin. Okay, now that hmm, hang on. Yeah, I wanted a bit more color on the skin. A bit. Wait. Kind of like there. Yeah, not too pale. Okay, so for the face, I do wanna give her makeup. So we are gonna go ahead and give her really, really cute eyeshadow. Like the middle, like, because of Archeops has like this thing on like its head where like it's split, like the turquoise is split in the middle. So I kind of want to give her eyeshadow that color. Yeah. Then we can put like the highlight there. Yeah, now she looks like she's ready to party. Oops. Okay, so main color rendering done. Now it's just for like final touches time, which is, my favorite part. We color the line art, which is what, makes the whole piece like, you know, sit together and stuff. But first, Shigaraki, again, hold my goddamn pen and let me stretch my hands. E. Ouch. Oh, why did you drop it? Why did you drop it? Oh, okay. Sorry. He is rebelling. Slightly. Jeez. I probably should have clipped my hair. It's still wet. Fuck. Okay. Sick. Okay. So, how's everyone? While I'm fucking stretching my hands. Is everyone still alive? Ah, cooking. Very good. Keep cooking. It's very important. Okay. Lock the fuck in at work right now. Let's get it, cat! I believe! Lock the fucking get that bag at work. You can do it. Bad bitches, lock the fucking. Let's go. Okay. So, for coloring line art, what I like to do is that I get the darkest shade on the piece. I know I do this a lot. I explain this process a lot, but it just helps me explain. So I get the darkest color on the piece. I adjust it a bit more, make sure the hue is still seen, and go ahead and color the whole like piece of that. So now you can see the difference between it being like plain black and the darkest color like I color picked. So we're gonna go that, and we are gonna go ahead and just paint the rest, cause my ass is lazy to go and make a separate layer, since this is just adopts anyway and not an illustration. So, you see, coloring lines make uh, parts of the color feel softer. So it makes the Snorlax feel softer. Shit. Doot, 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 doot. Don't call the night to why you desert me. Do 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 do. Whoa. Okay, I do want the bows to stand out. That's why I'm uh highlighting it. Excuse me. Okay, that's Snorlax done, being painted over. Now for Archeops. Okay. I'm very torn between choosing blue or turquoise, but I think this around this color is nice. Yep. Somewhere here. Gotta trust my gut. Gotta trust my gut. Yeah, coloring the line art does give a whole different vibe to a piece, which is why it's one of the last things I do, because it helps with like seeing hues in the piece if I want things changed. Also helps your eye trace over it. Like even if your line art or whatever is messy, coloring or adjusting hues can help a piece a lot. Since what's this? Colors is what your eyes rake over most of the time. If I were to that good, I hope. Something like that. Which is why when you see some colors, uh, your eyes immediately like relate colors with something. Like kind of when you see like red or yellow and you think of food, right? So it works like that. Even on pieces. Hi, thank you so much for stopping by and thanks. Hold on. I saw a thing that bothered me here. Downside of coloring with soft brush. That's fine. I wanted to focus on just coloring in general. Okay, I don't want this one to. I'm planning to lighten this one. I'm just starting slow first in case because when it comes to the color yellow, yellow could be quite challenging to color because it's one of the colors that can easily strain a viewer's eyes. So sometimes when I shade in yellow, I try to be as delicate as possible. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Dreamer, and thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice to have you. Okay, now that that part is base colored, we are gonna brighten this bitch up just a little. Just the parts I think I want to highlight. There we go. Not too much. Oh, okay. Ah, yes, these are Pokemon girls that the chat requested me to do for adopts today. And I will post them like after. So they requested a Snorlax and an Archeops girly for this batch because I haven't designed Adopts live on stream in a bit. I've mostly been doing commissions. Not that I'd mind. So I made the chat decide what Pokemon girls they want to see me design for this batch. Okay, so, woo, okay. Really, really cool. Okay, so here is the final piece of the girlies that I will be posting once the stream ends. If anyone wants to go claim one of these designs for yourselves, I will post them on uh, Twitter. Yeah, right after the stream ends, of course. Um, so you don't have to see me, put my watermark and shit on stream. I just want to show the process of it. And because it's almost fucking 4 a.m. in the morning, uh, we will end the stream here. So, uh, thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you all also for coming to see Hands for the first time. Debuted on stream her like this character Hansy, handler, whatever you want to call her. You get the idea. But thank you so much for like coming, and also say hi to Yagi over there. You know, Yagi also deserves like a hi, not just hands. Yagi's also sitting there in the corner. Say hi, Yagi, and say thank you, Yagi. I guess. So, so anyway, thank you again for coming and watching me design the requests for the Adopts This batch. I really had fun with designing them, especially like the start, like the start of the stream. I was literally in a panic over the typhoon, this tropical cyclone warning. I was worried about like the whole stream like crashing because of the random ass storm incoming. But again, thank you so much everyone for coming and watching me draw again. Next time, if depending on like my availability, I will do more comms in stream. I might also just do some comms uh, off stream too for the sake of moving along, because I know like majority of the clients want to see me do their things on stream, but because of the request of wanting to see this stuff done on stream, there's been like a delay. So I need to ask which one of you guys like want me to do it on stream or off stream. I think. I mean, unless like said clients are okay with either, then that's fire. That's great. We can, yeah, we can move along. But anyway, for those who do wanna draw hands, handler, handsy, whatever I'll call her something consistently. I will get to doing some sort of reference sheet soon. She's I don't know what I want her to wear really. Like, I'll figure it out. But again, thank you so much for coming, and shout outs again to May Yao, my sister, for making the new intro and outro for the stream, so on and so forth. And again, before I go, I won't be streaming this weekend, okay? I will be streaming this weekend. I will announce if I do get the time to, because I will be out for the weekend. This Saturday for me, which is Friday for you guys. But if I have time on Sunday, which is Saturday for you guys, then I will announce that on Twitter when I do get the time. So, just keep your eyes peeled over on my Twitter, link in the description if you do want to see more art and random shit that I might post off stream. And again, thank you so much for coming. I know this stream wasn't that long as last time, but I also need to make sure to not fucking stream for like horrible hours. But hey, I like talking and I like drawing. So, and I'm happy to like help with art and stuff. So, again, thank you. Thank you so much for coming. And good night, good afternoon, and good morning to everyone. See you all next time.